Hey there, fellow viewers. This is Waylon at the bomb shelter house, standing looking into the basement. As you can see, everything is in disarray again. The garage sale was over. We made about 400 bucks and got rid of a lot of junk. I am washing blankets here that came off the bunk beds out of the bomb shelter. And most of the junk, well, about half of the junk you see here, these speakers and all this, I had stacked in there on the bunk beds. So I know it's kind of dark in here, but we're actually going to go into the shelter and show you what we are doing. The shelter has not been cleaned out for about 3 years now, maybe 4 years, since the 2012. And today is actually the first day I've done much of anything in it other than go in there and get some canned goods, bottled water, and stuff like that out of it. And here comes my helpers, or Sage, and there's my little homie. You see where they went? Straight in the shelter, because since the garage sale's over, I know it's dark, but I did try to lighten it up for you. We got all this mess out of this corner here. Somehow this pile of bring your light here, Nevin. Shine the light on this pile of trash. Where are the keys?
Oh yeah, I left them upstairs.
Yeah, well, you better go get them. Anyway, trust me, there's a pile of trash there. And look at the crap on this table we got to go through. So we're going to get that cleared off soon. We got 2 foot lockers here full of food we got to go through. But I pulled all the blankets off this lower bunk.
We'll go through those bags, see what's in them.
And I pulled the lower blankets off of both of these bunks, and I decided that I'm not going to keep blankets on here. I'm just going to keep them folded up into the Tupperware or ready-made containers like this one here. Like I'm pulling all the canned goods and all the food out of these containers and only putting stuff like, well, right now I see there's a canning book, there's some Stay Free maxi pads, there's some Ziploc perforated portion bags, there's some Safeguard soap, some matches, a case of bottled water in that one. There are some made without latex respirators and a case of the Assured face mask. They're not the N95s, but these over here are efficient, greater than 99%, made without latex. So I got a case of different masks for swine flu, the bird flu. In here we have stuff like book, mouthwash, hydrogen peroxide, and alcohol. And I have all this stuff over here on this bunk I have to go through because we have some water in the basement. And when water stands, everything in it gets mildewed and a little mold. So we will dump out and go through everything. There's a box I went through. We got the rechargeable batteries out here in the battery charger. We got some. Go check on your little brother.
Yeah.
Do what I tell you.
Right there.
Oh, come here. Put your light on this. Big helper. What took you so long? I was worrying. Oh, that's a massive flashlight. Let me see it. Wow. This is one of these, what they call solar LED $2 flashlights from Menard. And they're okay for reading a book, but not much else.
They're not solar powered.
It's solar booster. So let's go in here. Like I said, got cases of water. You can see Bridget's stupid ass has been down here raiding it. And there's 2 or 3 cases of water missing over here. So we're going to go through all this shit and get all this shit off the refuge. What this refuge is, this is a stack of cap blocks and cinder blocks with a framed in 2x4 roof, all full of 4x4s turned up on the side. So the shelter has a 3-inch wood roof with a 4-inch concrete, and which isn't near enough. And then the shelter has an additional 4 inches of concrete and 4 inches of wood. So there's 7 inches of wood and 8 inches of concrete, and I'm really just not happy with that. So I'm going to pull everything out of here, clean off this refuge, drill into the concrete, tap in the bottom layer of cinder blocks, square it, frame in the little door, and start laying the 4x8x16 cap blocks the rest of the way, and put a little framed in 8-inch thick, probably or maybe 2x6s stood sideways in a frame for our door. But it's just a hardened area inside of another area, just like the concrete room we're standing in now is underground.
Smell.
8-inch concrete walls, earth contact over here with one light and a 6-inch concrete ceiling, which this is actually the bottom of our front porch. So
I love you, Dad.
I love you too, you good looking man. So you can see we use a lot of triple expanding foam to seal the gaps. Put in some plywood here with some liquid nails.
You can't find
Sealed all the seams with triple expanding foam.
me. You can't find me.
Over here, same thing, filled all this in, buried our light switches and the power outlet, we got that covered. Frame is anchored to the brick and to the concrete down here with a dead man, but we are moving all, come on guys, we are moving all this out. And all of these lockers here, these 4 lockers are all full. I have no idea with what. Both of these lockers here are full. I have no idea with what.
I do remember what that one had.
There is approximately 18 to 20 backpack and duffel bags up here, all full. And then we have the little bit of stuff that is left on top of here, and that little food pantry. And this shelter is just in really bad shape. So I am going to whip it into shape, but I'll do it privately and not share the videos if I don't get some thumbs up, won't we? I mean, we got 205 subscribers, and yet I post a video and in a week it may have 6 views. So what's going on out there? I mean, is the world asleep? I'm telling you, the rumors that you're hearing about Russia bombing the American base in Syria are true. The rumors you hear about the Soviet and Chinese carriers off the coast of Japan are true. You better get your shit together, because Daddy said shit. So we are definitely going to get this shelter whipped in shape. We're going to thicken the roof on this, maybe take it off and pour a 12-inch concrete cap on there possibly. Or we may just put a 12-inch refuge here with the 8-inch ceiling on this.
I
What?
can't fit up there anymore. I can't slide or anything.
You can't slide no more? Well, we may use lumber. Yeah, he put that roof on here. Let me get you a look at it. You can see here it's we have the 2x4 structure with 2 sheets of decking right here. 2 sheets of, we got the door frame, 2 sheets of decking, and 4-inch cap block laid on top, which isn't near enough. The walls are cinder block that are filled full of concrete and rebar from the top to the bottom, and they go all the way into the concrete on every hole. The door really sucks. The door's just screwed together. Double layer plywood, so we got to do something about that. But watch, I'm really going to get on this. Don't mess around with him like that. I'm really going to get on this shelter video for you. But I need your comments. I need your suggestions. I need your opinions. I need your thumbs up. I need your support. I need you to say go away and get it done. Or how much you really enjoyed the shelter videos. I know it took us a little while to get in here. Nobody wanted to stay dedicated and watch the bonfire videos and the cleaning videos, and there's still a lot more of them to come, ain't there, Sage? It's like, I mean, got a load I got dry there. I gotta wash all these blankets. These blankets had been on the bed for
4 years.
4 years and not washed, so it's time to take them all off and wash them. I'm going to look at get a ventilation fan down here in this basement, keep the air stirred up, and just try to change the overall feel of the environment down here. So there you go. I did take you into the shelter, just like I promised. It's a pretty good shelter. I feel good about it. We'll be shooting more videos over about how I assembled it, which is basically just by learning and watching videos on YouTube. If you think the bomb shelter's creepy, I want to know. I want to hear from you. If you think the bomb shelter's cool, I want to know. I want to hear from you. Just let's get some suggestions and some comments. Thumbs up, like, and subscribe. And I'll keep posting videos of the bomb shelter and our little bit of progress, like getting all the prep and supplies on the bed and getting the new blankets put back on here and getting the refuge cleared off, and this table's got to go, and blah blah blah. All right, well, this is Waylon and the boys here in Tornado Alley saying best wishes, thanks, God bless, and
Good hunting.
keep watching. Say bye, boys.
Bye.
All right, we're waiting to hear from you.